Hi, this is Nicky, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on the journey of love. And I am just going to share a card from the Enchanted Map deck to say, okay, what is the energy that we need to know about today? What do we need to know? So let's have a little look and see. So 1, 2, let's have a little look. 1, 2, 3, here we go. And it is, look, the education. This is so classic because I've literally been doing a course on how to use Instagram because I'm so rubbish. and so I've just been doing a course on Instagram. So yeah, about how to, we're educating ourselves. What was another one? The Bone Collector, number 1. So so some weird things have been happening recently, and one of the things it's bringing. So this is number 1, bringing it back to the beginning again. And for me, there's particular music and soundtracks, and I've just been in my car, and there's a particular soundtrack from Drive, the movie, with Ryan Gosling. And when I spent some time in New York, and my twin came out to see me in New York, and we had this big bust up, and he basically left, and I spent, oh my God, I can remember it now, walking around the streets of Manhattan and absolutely just being traumatized and devastated and crying my eyes out. But I was listening to Drive, that soundtrack, and there was one particular one which is about a spell, and I've put a spell on you. Anyway, and that album. So even though I'm in my car all the time, that doesn't play. I don't know why, but anyway, this morning, guess what happens? Songs from that album start playing again, and I was just like, this has been such a weird few days, like all of these things that have happened that have very strongly like brought this connection again just to the forefront really strongly. So let's just have a look what the Bone Collector says. So the Bone Collector is this, which is when the Bone Collector appears, she is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you are fully present or reacting out of past conditioning, that's so interesting, and unconscious expectations. Whenever we're wounded, especially when we're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a particular version of the truth that then sets us up to behave a certain way in the future when faced with a situation that reminds us of the original event. What we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by a perception of limitation. The wounds in the past need not define you. And that's really interesting because that's been happening for me over the last few days. It has made me just think about, God, how absolutely just horrendous that was, that time, and how different I feel now. And yeah, so I'm going to read number 1 from the Divine Love Letter books, because number 1 is the Bone Collector. So number 1 is, know that you are within me. Your beating heart is making our reunion clock tick tock. There is a divine cord pulling us together. Trust in your heart. Trust in all the feelings and sensations that you get, that you try to rationalize, but you can't. Trust in those feelings. Trust your body. Trust your soul. We are one love. We are pure love vibration, the purest vibration and frequency. We are returning back to 0 point frequency. No interference, no doubt, nothing but faith, love, and a complete devotion to the creation of this beautiful planet and cosmic dance. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So there we go. We are returning to 0 point frequency, and we are, what was that? That last sentence was just off the charts. No interference, no doubt, nothing but faith, love, and a complete devotion to the creation of this beautiful planet and cosmic dance. Well, there you go. Amazing. So that is the message for today. I will be back tomorrow. As always, if you would like to have a service from me, all of my offerings are in the description below. That is healings with Reikis and healing distance, channelings, and also the books or private videos. Okay, I will be back tomorrow, but wherever you are, however, you know, what's been happening for you and your connection, seriously, some weird stuff the last few days. Very, very, all like returning back to that very first time, very, very strongly. So I hope whatever's been happening for you, that you've been doing okay. All right, take care. Bye.